The moments right after a collision with a semi-truck can be chaotic and overwhelming. Your first priority is always your safety and the safety of others. Check yourself and your passengers for injuries immediately. If anyone is hurt, do not move them unless they are in immediate danger. Call 911 right away. You need to report the accident and request medical assistance for anyone who needs it. Even if you think you feel fine, some injuries like whiplash or concussions can show up later. It's a big mistake not to get checked out by a paramedic or at a hospital. Don't try to be a tough guy. Get medical help. It's smart, and it documents your injuries from the very beginning. Once you have called for help, if you are able, you need to secure the scene. If your vehicle can be moved safely, pull it over to the side of the road to avoid more accidents. Turn on your hazard lights. Be very careful when getting out of your car, especially on a busy highway where other vehicles are still moving at high speeds. Stay away from the flow of traffic. Do not get into a shouting match with the truck driver. Keep your cool. Your words at the scene can be used against you later. Stick to the facts. Do not apologize or admit any fault. This is not the time or place to decide who is to blame. That comes later. Now you have to exchange information. This is not a suggestion. It is a requirement. You need to get the truck driver's name, address, phone number, and driver's license number. You also must get the name of their employer and the trucking company's contact information. Write down the truck's license plate number and any other identifying numbers on the truck or trailer, like the US DOT number. Ask for the truck driver's insurance information, including the policy number and the name of the insurance provider. Give them your information as well. Be polite but firm. This information is absolutely essential for your claim. Finally, you need to be an observer. Look around you. Pay attention to everything. What were the weather conditions like? What was the road like? Was there construction? Note the date, time, and exact location of the accident. If there were any witnesses, get their names and contact information. A witness who is not involved in the crash can provide a very powerful, unbiased account of what happened. Do not rely on your memory alone. Write everything down on your phone or on a piece of paper. These small details can make a huge difference in proving your case and getting the compensation you deserve. After you have handled the immediate situation at the scene, your next job is to become a detective for your own case. Evidence is the foundation of a successful insurance claim. You need to gather as much of it as possible. Start by taking pictures. Use your phone to photograph everything from every possible angle. Take wide shots of the entire accident scene, showing the positions of the vehicles. Then, get close-up shots of the damage to your car and the semi-truck. Photograph any skid marks on the road, debris from the crash, and any relevant road signs or traffic signals. You cannot have too many pictures. This visual proof is incredibly strong. The official police report is one of the most important documents you will need. The police officers who respond to the scene will create a report that includes their observations, diagrams of the accident, statements from drivers and witnesses, and their initial assessment of fault. Make sure you get the names and badge numbers of the officers at the scene. Ask them for the report number and how you can get a copy of it. This report is an official record, and insurance companies take it very seriously. It provides a credible third-party account of the incident, which can be invaluable when there are disagreements about what happened. Your next step is to create a file for all your documents. This is where you will keep everything related to the accident organized and in one place. This file should include the police report, the information you exchanged with the truck driver, and photos you took. You will also add all of your medical records. This means every bill from the ambulance, the emergency room, your doctor, and any physical therapists. Keep receipts for any prescriptions you had to fill. Also, keep track of any lost wages if you had to miss work because of your injuries. This folder will be your proof of damages. Remember to document your injuries beyond the medical bills. Keep a daily journal. Write down how you are feeling physically and emotionally. Are you in pain? Are you having trouble sleeping? Are you unable to do daily activities that you could do before the accident? This personal record can be very powerful. It shows the real-life impact the accident has had on you. It helps to paint a full picture of your suffering for the insurance company or a jury. Do not underestimate the power of your own story, written down day by day. It shows the human cost of the collision. Perfect. Now that you have gathered your initial evidence, it is time to officially start the claims process. You need to report the accident to your own insurance company as soon as possible. Most policies require you to notify them promptly, even if the accident was not your fault. When you call them, stick to the facts you have gathered. Tell them the date, time, and location of the accident, and provide the other driver's information. Do not give a long, detailed story or speculate about what happened. Just give them the basic, necessary information to open a claim file. Your own insurance company is your first point of contact. After contacting your insurer, you will need to deal with the trucking company's insurance adjuster. Be prepared for them to call you very quickly. Their job is to settle the claim for as little money as possible. They are not your friend. They may sound very nice and concerned, but their loyalty is to their company's bottom line. You should be very careful about what you say to them. You are not required to give them a recorded statement, and it is almost always a bad idea to do so. They can twist your words and use them against you. Be polite, but be firm. Provide your basic information, but do not go into detail. When you speak with any insurance adjuster, whether from your company or the trucking company, keep your conversations brief and factual. Do not admit any fault and do not downplay your injuries. A common mistake is saying "I'm fine" when they ask how you are. Instead, say something like "I am receiving medical treatment for my injuries." This is truthful, and does not give them an opening to argue that you were not hurt. Keep a log of every conversation you have with an insurance representative. Note the date, time, who you spoke with, and what was discussed. This creates a paper trail that can protect you. Do not rush to accept the first settlement offer you receive. Insurance companies often make a quick, low offer to see if you will take it and go away. This initial offer rarely covers the full extent of your damages, especially if you have serious injuries that require long-term care. It will not account for future medical bills, lost earning capacity, or your pain and suffering. This is a critical point in the process. Before you even think about accepting an offer or signing any documents from the trucking company's insurer, you should seriously consider getting professional advice. This is where things can get very complicated, very fast. Figuring out when to handle things yourself and when to call in an expert is key. If your accident was minor, with no injuries and very little property damage, you might be able to handle the claim on your own. But semi-truck accidents are rarely minor. They involve massive vehicles, powerful trucking companies, and aggressive insurance carriers. If you were injured in any way, if there is a dispute about who was at fault, or if the insurance company is giving you the runaround, it is time to get professional help. Do not try to fight this battle alone. You are up against a team of professionals. You need a professional on your side. This is where a law firm that specializes in these cases becomes your most valuable asset. The team at Juan Cordero Lawyers has extensive experience handling complex semi-truck accident claims. We understand the federal and state regulations that govern the trucking industry. We know how to investigate these cases, how to uncover evidence of driver fatigue or poor vehicle maintenance, and how to prove negligence. When you hire us, you are leveling the playing field. The trucking company's lawyers will know that you are serious and that you will not be pushed around or lowballed. We fight for you. The benefits of having an experienced lawyer are immense. We will handle all communications with the insurance companies for you. You will not have to deal with adjusters trying to trick you into a recorded statement. We will conduct a thorough investigation, gathering evidence like the driver's logbooks, the truck's maintenance records, and data from the truck's black box. We will work with medical experts to fully document the extent of your injuries and calculate the true cost of your claim, including future medical needs and your pain and suffering. Our job is to build the strongest case possible to get you the maximum compensation you are owed. Do not wait until it is too late. The sooner you get legal advice, the better your chances of a successful outcome. If you have been in a semi-truck accident and you feel lost or overwhelmed, please reach out for help. You do not have to go through this process by yourself. We are here to guide you every step of the way and to fight for the justice you deserve. Call Juan Cordero Lawyers today for a consultation. You can reach our dedicated team at 305-525-8957. Let our experience work for you. Do not settle for less.